What we do here is go back.
Hello, this is another random generic thank you video. Oh, how creative, how boring. Yes, not really boring. I'm actually pretty excited with the fact that my channel has been growing really fast in this latest month, okay? In the latest 30 days, I've been having like very positive points in a way of saying on my channel, okay? And I think it's mostly because of the fact that Conan Exiles has been free to play through the whole month of April, okay? So now on PS Plus, and that means that more players are playing the game. Probably several of them will actually buy the game after the free to play period is over. The thing is that that helped me quite a lot, since I got more than 80 videos on my channel, and I got like a while ago I had 40 no sadly not 40 but 4,000 subscribers, and now I'm almost reaching the 5,000, okay? So it's a big step for me, alright? And I don't want to stop. I've been getting a lot of great and positive feedback from many of you, and you've been really kind with me. Thanks so much for everyone's support, okay? Whoever is supporting me is helping me to not quit from this, because I think quitting is dying, and for several times I've already thought about quitting, but then it will be like a pretty hard thing to do, and pretty hard to think about it actually, because it's something that I really love to do. I've also tried to quit about my life a few times, but I'm still here, so there is always something worth living for, and there's also always something that is worth to think about not quitting from what you enjoy doing. And in my case is really working on my channel more and more, and you know, I've been pushing really hard to upload videos more frequently now. The thing is that it's been quite hard for me, okay, because most of my videos take literally several hours to be done, okay? Sometimes I have to do those at bits. I cannot do like 4 hours straight anymore. The thing is that I'm still doing it, so you know, if you just started around here on your channel on YouTube, I want to tell you that the first 500 subscribers are the hardest to get, okay? The thing is that this is not for everyone. It should be, but it's not. It's pretty hard to be around here, and you know, after recording, editing and uploading more than 1,000 videos since 2014, for me it's been really a long journey. And yes, people with like 30 videos have like 1,000 100,000 subscribers or something. It really depends. It's like this is not competition. You have to understand that. It's not really competition, because you know, if a person likes one channel, you will subscribe to that channel, will watch more, but then there's a second channel that probably does a similar content to the other channel that the person is subscribed to. The thing is that probably that person will also enjoy that channel and will also subscribe to that one. It's not the same thing. You own a restaurant in your street, and then there's another restaurant in the same street selling the same stuff, like the same kind of foods that you sell in your restaurant. Okay, it's not that kind of competition, okay? There's a lot to choose, of course, but sometimes customers will always prefer to go to your restaurant and not to the other person's restaurant, okay? That's what I call competition. There's another word in English that I don't remember, and by talking on English, I know that some people sometimes try to correct me, because sometimes I pronounce things not so well in English. Of course, you've noticed already, I'm not a native English speaker, okay? And I speak official Portuguese, so from Portugal, not from Brazil or from other places where people speak Portuguese, okay? And we have our language is has like a strong accent. Okay, we have actually, sorry if I didn't explain well, our accent in some languages is a little stronger than probably someone else from somewhere else speaking in English. Okay, so some people thought that I was from the eastern side of Europe, because sometimes there are a few words that I really pronounce really heavily in a way of saying, okay, and I have this kind of peculiar accent. And well, many Portuguese speak almost like Russian speak in English. Okay, it's not easy for them, it's not easy for us. The thing is that for me, actually, English is one of the easiest languages to learn, ever to learn. But I've learned mostly, it wasn't on school, okay, even though okay, I've had to learn English on school, of course, but it was through the time, okay, since I was very young. I used to watch with my sister cartoons and movies, sometimes even without legends, okay, and subtitles, sorry. So what happens is that, you know, I got pretty used to the language, and since I got into the online gaming world, because I'm a gamer since very young, okay, I was addicted to consoles, and then when I had my first PC, I managed to delete the system files, and then it was when I started to learn by my own how to format a computer, when I was like 13 years old, okay? So I had my first PC at 9-10 years old, and I become severely addicted to it. Yeah, it was pretty bad, but yeah. So I've played many kinds of games, and I only started to online a game to play with other people, okay, from the web, from anywhere else. When pretty much I started to play the Easy standalone back in 2014. Okay, so it was like a very different experience for me. I don't remember about playing online before I started to record videos. I don't remember, probably I did. It was so long ago anyway, and I think my English, you know, through the time, I cannot watch my old videos, okay, like pretty cringy and stuff. I've deleted a few of them, especially from Daisy, but I still have plenty. And back in the days, I didn't have the best microphone. I still don't have the best microphone. This is a budget one, but it's been working pretty well so far, and it's been lasting for a couple of years now, which is pretty good. Okay, it's like I use Audacity to record my audio. Okay, I like to have at least 2 separate tracks for the audio, just in case the video recorder program that I use messes up with the audio or something, and I have an extra track, okay, because sometimes sadly we have to learn with our mistakes, and I've ended to record a 2-hour long video or something like that and don't have any audio for it, okay, or have the audio mixed together with the game sound and such, and that will be a mess, okay. So I've learned everything through the time, and I've learned to improve my English, okay. It's not perfect, it will never be perfect. I've spoke with a lot of people that have English as their own native language, okay, and sometimes they are not even perfect speaking it, because we are not perfect anyway, and even typing, okay, I type much better than while speaking, but I think, you know, I can, you know, speak with you for hours and hours, okay, on Discord or something like that, in English, okay. It's not something very hard for me. The hardest part for me is to know some words and don't remember about them, and don't remember how they are called in English, okay. And the same thing happens for me in Portuguese, because sometimes I mix both languages, since I do everything on the computer in English and such. I start to mix both languages, and what happens is that sometimes in Portuguese I'm speaking with someone else, and then I start to ask, how is this called in Portuguese? I only remember the name in English, and in English it happens the same thing, okay, the other way around, and it's kind of crazy, but I think that's normal. So I was also I have during 3 years on my school days, boring school days, I didn't like them, but I had during 3 years French classes. So I think French is actually pretty easy for me and for part of Portuguese people to learn that language as well, with a few more languages. Okay, it doesn't look like, but French has French language has similar words to ours. Okay, a few things. Okay, but it's easy to pronounce their words because, for example, the R letter. English people don't say r, or for example, we have a word for mouse in Portuguese. It's gato. And the English people probably will say, I'm not sure, okay, I don't want to make a general view about people who will say this word not so correctly, but probably the R that is on rato, R-A-T-O, they won't pronounce it like we do, rato, r. And the French, you know, France. Okay, I'm really being bad at this, but I had good grades on French classes because I think when we have someone else to teach us properly and it's something that we really like to do, there is to learn something about the subject, we will learn it easily. Okay, but then I forgot many things. Okay, I don't know how to start a conversation with someone else in French. If I read a text in French, I will understand part of it, a good part, but that's it. Okay, I forgot about some things. And what happens in English is that I kept learning, and if I don't remember a word, I go and browse on the web for that, because I'm curious and I'm not lazy about it. And you know, some stuff is really hard to pronounce for me, and when I pronounce it properly, that's better. And I know that sometimes I probably speak too fast on my videos, or some words even for myself when I'm editing the soundtrack, okay, the voice soundtrack on the video editor that I use to edit my videos, of course. Sometimes there are words that even for myself are hard to understand, and sometimes the same thing happens for me in Portuguese, and this is why I have a small speaking issue, okay, since I was really young, okay, so it's been forever with me, so, and I don't open much my mouth, okay, it was worse before, so sometimes it's a little hard for people to understand what am I saying, see. So I hope you understand that, and don't point your finger at people just because you think they are not pronouncing a word properly. And then I watch my videos and I noticed that, okay, even before people telling me that I didn't pronounce that word well, but the video is fully done. It took me several hours, okay. If it was a very like big thing that will cause impact on the video, I will have to change that on the video and render it again and such. But for example, one word, okay, I'm pissed off with myself for saying that word in a wrong way when I knew that it wasn't being pronounced, it shouldn't be pronounced like that. But on the time I didn't remember how to pronounce it. Sometimes I just stop recording the video and check on the web to hear how to pronounce it correctly. But sometimes I don't remember about it, and I think that I'm pronouncing that word correctly, and what happens is that I'm not. And you know, it's just a little detail, so don't pay too much attention to those details while watching my videos, okay? So pretty much my videos, I love to do random gameplays, as you can see. Some of you can see. I like to do guides about games, showcases, a few new things, news about games and such. So where I want to get with this, it's just seeing like a sudden growth on my channel. It's just great. And you know, I kind of, you know, I shouldn't care much about the numbers of the stats, but I do care about, and I watch the numbers every day. Of course, probably the same as growth speed won't happen next month or something like that. I'm not sure, but at least you know, you have to keep trying, okay? Make videos about something that you may think that people will search for, okay? Now, don't do it only for the views, but sometimes, for example, I have videos that I never thought they will be like very seen, very watched, and what happens is that they went off the charts for me. I never thought people would watch like a simple video where I don't even talk, and now it has like more than 200,000 views. It's kind of crazy, and it's an outdated video about content exiles. So I'm like, people are watching this outdated video, and then I've done the updated video, up-to-date video, not so updated anymore, I guess, not sure. Need to check that out again. You know, and it's starting to get some views as well, but not as many as the other. But things happen with through the time. Okay, it's not like right away. So the thing here is, if you have a channel and you want, you know, to just be successful, it's just a matter of keep trying and see if you can improve something or do something special about the game, if you are into making gaming videos, of course. For me, it's like the right choice of things in the right timing. For example, the choice of a game. For example, I decided to make Conan Exiles videos, or for example, other game videos, and I do something specific about that game. Okay, probably people will be looking to know something more about the game, and they will find that on my video, and that video will be the key for helping your channel growing more. Okay, so there's always something that will make your channel going up. Okay, so you just keep trying to do things, and between those things probably there's a hidden gem where people are trying to look for. And so that's where you have to go after. Okay, just keep trying, don't quit. Okay, and of course there are some games that I love, and apparently I love almost you know, games with an almost dead player base, sadly, which is kind of frustrating, because then I want to make videos of those games, and I actually still do. Okay, and I still do because I like those games. I don't care if there's many people or less people playing the game. The thing is that it ends to be a little frustrating to think you're making videos of a game that probably won't be really seen because not many people are playing that game anymore. And the thing is that you need to think about the people that are still around, spending time watching your stuff. Okay, and this video still can be appearing in that person's front page, on YouTube front page, for that person that has been subscribed to you for a while. And sometimes that person is subscribed to you because of videos that they've watched and they've enjoyed what you've done, but then they kept being curious about yourself and start to enjoy your channel and your content because of how you do things, or because of you. Okay, they like you, so probably they will even watch that video of the game that is pretty much almost dead or something like that. And I think it is still worth it to do any game video. Okay, if you are sure that are still people around that will watch it. Okay, even if you have like 10 views. Okay, I started like that, very small views. Don't stop because, you know, it's a really long journey. So I've been here for 5 years already, and what happens is that, oh, and you still don't have 5,000 subscribers. What happened? You are doing something wrong. No, I'm not doing something wrong. I actually improved through the time. Yes, could taken another path. Okay. I could have made plenty other decisions since the beginning. Probably I didn't start like that well. But you know, what's done, it's done. I cannot go back to the past. I just the only thing I can do is just to see if I can improve something, or not, no, I'll just keep going with what I can. And yeah, that's it. There's nothing much more to talk about this right now. So yes, I just wanna pretty much to say thank you everyone. Okay, and I've been really lucky as a YouTuber. Sometimes I get these free game keys to test out or to make a review of many games. I still have some to do on my list. Okay, I don't have much time to play all the games no one has. Okay, there's no enough time for all the games, to be honest. So a few things are in the works. I have a few more random games videos to edit. Okay, so I'm gonna take a break from that during the weekend. Not sure yet. The thing is that so more Conan Exiles, of course, and the things that I probably mentioned in past videos. Okay, in one of the latest video about my channel update, actually. So yes, I'm trying to get back to some games, to do things, and I've been a little frustrated on Outlaws of the Old West. And why? Because I'm trying to do this to build this prison, okay, big prison, and the thing is that I'm having the same issue that another YouTuber, you can check his channel, is on the link description below, my usual me. So specifically I'm just linking one of his videos where he had to stop building his town because the game was not allowing him to build more, okay, because there are still some building issues with the game. Okay, so I'm waiting for them to be fixed. And what happened to me is that I wasn't able to select certain kinds of building pieces to keep building a rooftop for another building that I was building on the prison. And the game is like getting a little laggy, so what I'm trying to do is not only to wait for an improvement on the game, on what's about that, but also, you know, that will take probably a long time. I'm not sure how much time it will take for them to fix this. Of course, things take time. We need to be aware of the fact that it's not easy to develop a game or anything and such. But yeah, so here I'm gonna try probably to remove one or two buildings that I've built after the big prison building, okay, and try to do a couple of things over there. But I will see if I'm able to actually. Probably I will remove also the big walls around the prison, because probably that's also messing up with it. So it's more about the area that you're building at. If you got too many elements on that area, and I don't have like too many, I have a bunch, but not too many to justify this issue of not being able to build more. So what I'm gonna do is to try work around that and see what I can do, because I really wanted to make a base showcase of this game, and you know, it's not allowing me right now. So I'll see what I can do. I still have in the plans new bases showcase videos for Conan Exiles, for Heartworld. Sorry about the people who subscribe to my channel to watch Heartworld videos. I know I have plenty, but really dozens of Heartworld videos. And I believe, you know, I still like the game, but it got pretty stale and a little boring at the point, you know. I've just done everything I had to do there, almost. But I haven't quit from doing videos, okay? Sometimes it takes way longer to upload the video from the game, I know. It can pass a month or two, sorry about that. But it's like, sometimes it's not even my fault, okay? So, when the when the bucket is dry, you need to find a way of getting more water, okay? And if you have done several kinds of videos in a game, you need to even be more creative about it if you want to keep making videos of it, and that's why it's taking also longer. So I'm still trying to think about making videos on that game about base building, okay? So yes, it's in the plans, okay? I've typed something on WordPad, because sometimes I type my plans or kind of some scripts for some videos. The thing is that many videos are not scripted, okay? Others, you know, I have to prepare things, for example, for a guide, more complex guide. Other guides, I just speak as I do stuff on the video. Other guides really need to be scripted, okay? Because it's a lot of text, it's a lot of information to give you, and I don't want to miss anything. Sometimes I still do, but it happens, okay? So, you know, just please be patient. So, and I've been enjoying other games that are not in the survival genre, okay? As well, you know, a little bit to break the routine of survival games anyway. So that's all I have to say, and this video is already long. I want to do a short video, and I can't because I talk too much. Sorry about it. Okay, so I will come up with videos, commented videos and uncommented videos, like I've been doing for a long time now. Okay, some videos just it's not the right time to comment, or I mean, they don't need commentary. Others, I just cannot comment on that time that I'm recording the video, but I must put this video up, so I'm gonna try to do my best to inform people about the content on the video and such. So if I don't talk, sometimes I type things on the videos, but usually I comment on mostly of my videos, so don't worry about it. You still have to listen to me for a long time until I die, I guess. I don't know where I'm gonna die, but yeah, when. So yeah, that's it. Thanks all for watching, and have a wonderful day. I got a lot of stuff to do now, so I have to go. See ya!